Hello, everyone. How is everyone tonight? Woohoo! It's Power Squad. Okay, so first of all, I would like to say hello to my friends on Facebook and on Twitter. And here in YouTube land, we have the first comment I see is Slimlet. Hello, Slim. Thank you for dropping by. We got Clairvoyant I Am. Hello, Patty. How are you? And then we got Eric. Then we got Barbara dropping all the links like a robot. There, everywhere. She's so good at it. Then we got my sister Janet. Hello, how are you? And then we got my sister Jessica Moon. Hello. And then that's about it for now, I think. Let me just check and see. Going down the list, down the chat. Can you guys hear me properly? Because I got a fan going on here. Christina, hello. Thank you for joining us. Okay, I'm going to start to tell you guys welcome home. This is your home as well as mine. So, Intrepid, hello. Welcome. Hey, Slim. Okay, so as you know, we're still doing the Highway of Tears. We got probably, I think, 4 or 5. I'm not sure, but we're at the bottom of the list. And this story for tonight was not easy to find information. I don't know, either they forgot about her case or didn't just bother with their bad luck or something. I really don't know, but there's not that much on the internet about her. So I found a few photos, and that's about it, too. And hello, Myers. Welcome. That was a good video you threw out earlier today. Okay, so I guess we will start the story of this poor little young lady, and I'll get back to you once this video is over, and we will discuss her her case and try to communicate with her. So here we go. This is her story. Oh, that's her. Okay, sorry, wrong click a lick. It's the other one right here. Right here. Go.
Somewhat of a shy teenager. One thing I do remember, she didn't like to have her picture taken very often. But she loved the water. As Kevin said, we lived on the lake, spent innumerable hours in the water, swimming during storms. We had a canoe, and just she just loved being outdoors.
What did this Bobby Jack Fowler take from you? And
Is it loud enough?
Well, it really took its toll on our mom.
It devastated her, and we didn't live there much longer after that.
Because the man
It
has
was the
such a
innocence
soft
that was
voice.
lost in that whole area. Nothing
Hi,
even
Paranormal
remotely
Witch.
close to this
Welcome.
had ever happened to anyone in our uh,
In our community.
In our community, yeah.
It was just so far out of the realm of normal experience that, to be honest, it never occurred to me that it could happen to me. Just because it was so strange and foreign.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in those 70s, people looked upon those type of things differently than they do now. You know, as far as getting counseling and that type of thing, it wasn't something you talked about back then. You just sort of tried to forget about it and move ahead with your life. And I think that's what my mother was trying to do, is just try and forget about the whole ordeal, and she moved away from the area.
It must have been agonizing.
Well, myself, I can only speak to how I felt at the time, and it didn't really dawn on me. It wasn't until I was probably in my 20s that that I knew that, you know, I wanted some answers, really. You know, obviously I knew what had happened, but I didn't know the scope of it and how it would really affect me later on at the time.
Emotionally, it was just a very unusual thing to have happen, and you got to just forge ahead, make your way through, and move on to the next phase of your life. And both of us have reflected back as adults, thinking, like, wow, how did we even get through that?
Yeah.
Some satisfaction there.
It is, in some small part. And thank God that evidence was preserved the way it was all these years. The RCMP did a fantastic job in those days, and what they had was amazing. Just simply amazing how it all transpired.
Year-old Colleen McMillan was murdered. Today, her family finally learned who killed her. A career criminal who died in an American prison. A man police think was responsible for even more murders. Colleen McMillan's body was found in 1974 along Highway 97, just south of Prince George, British Columbia. Her murder is one of 18 cases police are investigating, all of them along highways in BC's north, including Highway 16, the notorious Highway of Tears. The CBC's Chris Brown has been looking into this for us tonight. Chris.
Peter, this investigation that police call E.P.A.R.A has been exceedingly difficult. Many witnesses and suspects are now dead. It was science that provided the key break. Staring at their photos now, it's shocking how young so many of the victims were. Many barely into their teens when they were murdered along BC's northern highways. Police are now certain this man, Bobby Jack Fowler, killed one girl and quite likely two others.
Based on what E.P.A.R.A investigators know today, Fowler is responsible for the murder of 16-year-old Colleen McMillan.
In 1974, Colleen McMillan had left her home near Williams Lake to thumb a ride to a friend's house. She was murdered on the way. A swab of male DNA on her body had been tested once before, but in May, newer, more modern methods finally produced a match.
RCMP members and employees' persistence resulted in the oldest DNA match in Interpol's history.
Bobby Jack Fowler was a low-life transient who was in and out of jail in the U.S. for lots of violent crimes, but he was never on the radar in Canada. Police now know he once worked in Prince George for a company called Happy Roofing. Renata Heitzman's husband owned the business, and she vaguely remembers Fowler.
It's kind of frightening, you know, how close.
Our challenge has been determining with certainty Fowler's history here in British Columbia.
Two other murders, though, seem to fit Fowler's profile and the timeline. 19-year-old Gail Ways, who disappeared in October 1973, and Pamela Darlington, whose body was found in a Kamloops park a month later. Thanks to the RCMP tip, U.S. investigators say there are 4 unsolved murders in Oregon that Fowler is now a suspect in.
Wherever that we could put Fowler to, there was young girls similar to what we were investigating that were murdered in a violent manner.
For the victims' families, the emotional news still seemed hard to process. Sean McMillan is Colleen McMillan's brother.
And although it is a somewhat unsatisfactory result, because this individual won't have to stand trial for what he did, we are comforted by the fact that he was in prison when he died, and that you can't hurt anyone else.
Others, though, were disappointed. Families of the mostly First Nations women who died along Highway 16, known as the Highway of Tears, encouraged investigators to keep going.
There needs to be more of a diligent effort made by the RCMP to solve the unsolved cases that are, especially here in the north, along the Highway of Tears.
Investigators started re-examining these cases about 8 years ago, and at one point they said they had more than 1,500 persons of interest and more than 700 samples of DNA. Aside from Fowler, they say they believe they know the killers of 2 of the women, but Peter, they also say those suspects are now dead.
Well, Chris, to those points with the other families, how are the murders along the Highway of Tears being investigated?
Well, police have grouped all of the murders and all of the northern highways together, and they said today it's virtually certain that they were not all the work of a single killer. So they continue to have 50 investigators working on these cases, and today there was no suggestion that the job is done. Peter.
All right, Chris, thanks very much. Chris Brown in Vancouver. We have a lot more on this story on our website, including an interactive timeline of the 18 murdered or missing women cases under investigation in British Columbia. Just go to cbcnews.ca and follow the links.
We are learning much more tonight about the killer, Bobby Jack Fowler. When he died, he was serving a lengthy prison term for kidnapping and sexual assault. Investigators say he could be charming one moment, violent and terrifying the next. P.A.R.A has more.
Bobby Jack Fowler was, in the words of one investigator, a nasty guy. Victims who survived his attacks have provided a disturbing insight into his thinking.
He was of the belief that a lot of the women that he came in contact with, specifically women that hitchhike and women that went to taverns and beer parlors and drank, that they had a desire to be sexually assaulted.
Fowler was on the move all the time, never staying long in one place. He had convictions in several American states. Bobby Jack Fowler was extremely violent, but police say at the same time he could be charming and his personality would change quickly. He was a drug user and an alcoholic. As well as 2 more possible killings in BC, Fowler is also being linked to unsolved crimes in Oregon State. In January 1995, police found the bodies of 2 murdered teens. Investigators say he's a suspect in those killings. And there's more.
We had another case in 1992, a double homicide, that we don't have enough information yet to say he's a suspect, but he's certainly a person of interest.
Fowler's last arrest was in Newport, Oregon, a beach community and home to about 10,000 permanent residents. In 1996, he was convicted of kidnapping, attempted rape, sexual abuse, coercion, and assault, and sentenced to 16 years in the Oregon State Penitentiary. His time there was fairly uneventful. He worked in the prison kitchen and reportedly refused any rehabilitation or counseling courses. Fowler died at the prison infirmary in 2006, 1 month shy of his 67th birthday. Authorities fear there are more women on both sides of the border who have been victims of Bobby Jack Fowler, but investigators just don't know about them yet. P.A.R.A, CBC News, Surrey.
So if you remember a story similar to this circling around in your family and friends, please call Crime Stoppers or the RCMP. Have them call, or you can call and tell them what you know about this case. So now come along with me as we try to contact Colleen McNiven. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, okay, oops, not the right one. Sorry. Okay, so we have a little information that that man possibly did more than just one, maybe two, even more. So, and I saw some people popping in. I would like to say hi to, it was Earth Noise. Hello, Earth Noise. Welcome. Hi, Dee. Everything's good here. And what else did I want to say? Yeah, so we're slowly going down the list. I don't know if you recognized a few girls in the photos they were showing and stuff. That was pretty neat to see that we covered their stories. Oh, hi, Debbie. Welcome. Yeah, so now we will take out the plasma box. Well, at least I'll get it ready. And someone was saying the Bridge of Tears. That's I've never heard of that. I've heard of the Trail of Tears. That's for in the U.S. somewhere for the First Nations. They would walk that trail or something. I think it's like Tennessee or I don't want to mix it up there, but I think it's something like that. So I'm going to open up my fastener box right here. There we go. So while it warms up, I will be, as soon as I have access. Oh, I'll try to remember that. If I don't remember, I'll write to you on the messenger. Okay, let's put her up right now. Hello, spirits. There's two. My name is Sandra, and I'm with a group of friends here, and we would like to speak to Colleen McNimmon. Is it possible to speak with her? Is that you, Colleen? So, guys, if you have your Word app or Spirit Talker, you can just write in the chat what it says, and or if you hear something that I didn't hear. Colleen, are you there? The government. No, I'm not the government. Sorry. I'm just a regular friend that would like to speak to Colleen McNimmon. Sorry. See, Jocas. Hello, welcome. Hello. So, guys, remember, if you have any questions to ask her, put it in all caps so I can see it faster. This idea? Do you like this idea? Then it said lonely. Oh. Jasper. Okay. Would you like to speak with us? Do you remember how old you were when this happened to you? You were a young girl. 4'8". What are you trying to tell me? 4'8"? Is that on a license plate or is the beginning of a phone number? Yes. Love her hair. Okay, Slim. Hurt. Do you know why he decided to hurt you? Oh. Oh, you're so lucky, Myers. I would have loved to have a daughter with hair like this. It's beautiful. Fasten box. Did it say fasten box? I didn't hear it. Oh, someone was asking what this was. Yeah, it's an app just for computers with Windows 11. So, would you like to talk with us, Colleen? Would you like to speak with us? We're here to listen to you. If you have something to say to your brothers, they'll probably watch this. Okay. Okay. We're not talking too clearly tonight, though. Colleen, is there someone else with you there? The picture. Did I hear cherry pie? I love cherry pie. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. No, Monday at 7 p.m. Question: do you know who did this to you? Okay. Colleen, do you know who did this to you? Hello, Paranormal Exploration. Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Yes, I don't want to butcher your name, so Paranormal Exploration. Go away. Who said go away? Is someone mad? Oh wow, cool. Happy birthday. Hope you have a I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Eliminate. Who's trying to eliminate who? Are you trying to eliminate our friend Colleen? Hello, Colleen. Are you still with us? This is probably new for her. She left in the 70s, so this kind of technique, and she's not aware of it too much. You can speak to us. It won't hurt you, and no one will be mad at you if you speak to us. Maybe that should. I think so. That one that was earlier in the video, they have all the proof. They with DNA that it's that ugly man that we saw in the video. Hello. We can't hear very good unless it's me and my fan. I should turn off my fan. Hello, spirits. We would like to talk to Colleen McNimmons. Is it possible? There we're here. She's here, or we're here. Do you have someone else with you from your family, Colleen? I understand you. You can hear me. Good. Yes, I do. Yes, you do have someone with you? Okay. Can you tell us? Can you tell us who that person is? It is a little hard to hear tonight. Let me see if I can check my speaker is at max. So I guess I'm going to turn off the fan. Maybe it's all because of that. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, is that better? I heard athlete's foot. Ew. Did the man that did this to you have athlete's foot or what? Okay. Interesting crystal. You see my crystal? You can touch it and get some energy so you can speak with us. Did you like crystals? Yeah, I did say hi to her in the chat. Clairvoyant I am. Yeah, I said hi in the beginning. 1950s. Uh-oh. Did something happen in the 1950s? Shadow demon. Here, or what? Is that what you heard? Playing to that. You're so welcome, and thank you for everything you do. Is that what you got on your app, Barbara? Did the volume change or no? Because it's the highest everything can go. Unless I put on a Bluetooth speaker, and that will be too loud. Colleen, do you remember what age you were when this happened to you? Okay. Okay. Do you have a message, Colleen? Do you have a message to tell us so we can pass it on either to your brothers? You can what? You can hear just fine. Good. Do you have family with you there, Colleen? Are you with people you know right now? Not too loud, please. If you talk too loud, we won't hear anything, so it's not worth it. Content. It's content. What's content? I can forgot. Results. You heard I do have family? So you are with family? Are you with your mother? Are you with your mother? Or your father? Did you like to live on the side of the lake like you did? Would you go swimming a lot, like every day or something? Who's that? Not so loud. Because if you talk too loud, we won't hear you. So if you talk on a regular voice, we'll hear everything you say. Cherish the dead. Ooh. I laughed. I'm a female. Yes, I'm a female, and I have quite a few females here with me. And we are trying to speak with a female. I think they're we're in between a conversation or two. Playful. They're all talking to each other. It's nice to meet you. Oh, it's nice to meet you too. What are you guys talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I think so too, Donnie. Oh, welcome back, Slim. Hello. Am I interrupting your conversation? Investigation. Yes, we're doing an investigation. Yeah, it is kind of funny that they talk to each other. It's safe. Yes, it's safe. We're all safe. We're all protected. We will say a prayer after this. Who's back here again? Me? Yeah, I'm always here every Friday night. So are you scared, Colleen? Are you scared where you are right now? Back here again. Yep. What did you mean by back here again? Were you talking about you or me? Oh, well, you're welcome. If you said thank you for coming, I'm glad to be here. I would like to know more about your story. So if it's wrong, we can get it corrected and all that. Well, okay, like Slim says, of course it is safe to speak with me. There's no problem. You can talk to me. This device won't hurt you. Who's playing games? Well, there's a lot of spirits out tonight. How many spirits in all are here right now? Earth noise. A victim. Yes, unfortunately, you were a victim, and we would like to know your story straight. You're the only one that can tell us really all about it. The one that said that, do you need help with something? Someone said, oh, please God. Do you still want to touch my crystal like you did before? Oh, a new badge. Did you come back stronger, Colleen? There's no one home. Okay. Do I have water? Someone said, do you have water? Yes, I have a glass of water here. Are you thirsty? Do you need some water? Just like you said. If somebody what? Hello. Oh. I heard acid carbon. What is that? I don't know. Hi, Amy. Thanks for coming by. Okay. You have some answers now? Is that what you're saying? Oh. I think they're still having that conversation between themselves. Colleen, can you hear me? Oh, acid carbon is what it's in batteries. Oh, I didn't know that. I just knew they had acid, but like not carbon. Who's talking to us? She just did it. But what are you trying to say with acid carbon? Well, we're not getting too many answers, but they're talking between themselves, so. Can someone hear me? Yes? Well, good. Would you like to talk to us? Do you have time? Do you have time to talk with us? Could be. Yeah, I need new batteries. Are you happy where you are? Hello. I guess there's nobody home tonight. I'm gonna have to go soon. Don't get mad like that. So, Colleen, if you have something to say, please say it now because I'm going to be turning this off soon. And if you have a message for your brothers or something. Thank you, Amy. They said don't go. Well, you see, I have friends that do live streams after me, so I have to respect my time. Yeah, I have other friends that are going to work after me. Car decrease. Can you tell us what is that music and horn and stuff like that we hear? Can you tell us why we hear this? Sleep. What? Who wants to go to sleep? Having a donut. Is that what I heard? Before I heard a cherry pie and now a donut. Am I mistaken? It's either that or I'm too hungry again.
This particular virus.
Something new.
With the sugar on.
With the sugar on. This man is, I guess he misses desserts or something. Seems like it's the same voice. May I touch you? No, unfortunately, you can't touch me. I am married and my husband will be mad. Hi, Eric. How are you? Hello? Their retirement. Do you have a retirement plan? Is that what you're trying to tell us? No, I don't. But after I go to the back house, I will have some Skittles.
Do you have a question?
Yes, I do have a question. I would like to know what happened. Hi, Ida. How are you? Oh, Skittles. I'll be kissing the rainbow. After my investigation at the Beck house, Beck mansion, whatever. Okay. What was that all about? Do you, what, they said her name, and then they said, do you have a question? And she answered. Yeah, I'll be flying on the rainbow to get back home. My best pal. Oh, are you with your best friend? Best pal? What? It said it sounds that's funny, and then one in the background said, "Ah, thank you. Please go left." Where are we going if we have to go left? Sorry, guys. Do you recommend? I just heard, do you recommend? I recommend what? Okay, Amy. Hello. Okay, spirits, you have 5 minutes. So if you have something to say, please say it now. And if any of you have a message for your family, say it now. Maybe they'll be watching in the future. Old-fashioned. Yeah, I'm off those ridiculous pills, so I'm starting to get my strength back. I go to bed, like, usually on Fridays, right after this, I go to bed. But I'm getting there. As long as I move during the day, do a little bit of exercise, then I'm okay. I'm okay at night. I can go to bed a little bit later. Hello. Thanks a lot for what? You have the popcorn? Oh. Well, I hope your daughter's going better. Well, I have her in my prayers. I saw a few messages go by, so I really hope she gets back into things. Exercise. Shit. Who needs it? You'll find out once you're my age if you don't move at your age. How's that? Oh, well, okay. I guess they're not talkative tonight, really, that much. Last week we were getting bang, 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 all these results at the same time. You work out too? Yeah. Has to be good for you somewhere. You work out and you're 49? Wow. I'm 53, going on 54. But I just do exercise, like walk and weights on my legs to keep them strong and stuff. And a few machines I got here. You chase dogs. Shopping. Did you miss to go shopping? Did you love going shopping? Interesting. It was interesting. Yeah, with the fashion today, you'd be surprised how interesting it is, how people dress these days. Terrible liars. We're terrible liars? No, we're not. Yeah, she called me a liar. Oh, you did? All that walking down the strip or something? And it was hot. And it was hot, so that counts in double. Well, okay, spirits, I'm going to have to go now. Thank you for coming and talk to us tonight. You must go back to where you were. You're not allowed to attach yourself to me, my equipment, my home, the people living in my home, the people here in the chat, and the future viewers of this live stream. So thank you, spirits, and good night. We appreciated your visit. Okay, let me just get my thing. There we go. Now that is done. move that. So here I am. Okay, so now I will take out my prayer just to make sure. And then I have a little announcement for Sunday. Okay, here we go. So, Saint Michael's the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and the snarls of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, our Prince of the heavenly host, by the divine power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who roam throughout the world seeking the ruins of souls. Amen. Amen. Okay, that made me feel better, that little prayer. Oh, you're welcome, Jessica. No, I'm not ignoring comments. It's just that I didn't see it. I was busy praying. Let me try and go up and see what it is that you were saying. So you're laughing here, and then you say that. Okay. You can't say that again. Just a few. Okay. A few what? What did you say? Have to quit a few years of shopping? Okay. Oh, you have just a few years. Yeah, I know. That's probably why we get along good. You're the age you feel like you want to be. Numbers don't count. Not for me, anyways. I don't care. I'll always say my age. I have nothing to hide. Okay, for Sunday's live stream, as you know, we go through haunted places here around me. We did Montreal last week. So this week we're going to do the area of Quebec, Quebec City. But it's a little out of, I'd say, like in the outskirts of Quebec City, I guess. Really way far out in the outskirts. Yeah, so there's one of the places I'm going to show you. When I saw it, I stopped working on all my photos and all my videos and stuff, and I was looking at it and I was daydreaming about it so much. So I asked Eric to bring me there for maybe my birthday or something. And you will see why it's so special. I got a little video clip about it even to show you guys. I was just amazed of what I saw. And there's a ghost story attached to it. And as you know, with the photos, I always read the story that's attached to it. So that's going to be something to see. Very interesting. And there was also, the Book of Shadows has two or three spells. I think I got 3 things to show you in the Book of Shadows. So that will be interesting as well. And I'm going to have a special shout out to an old time OJ friend, they say. So be there on Sunday at 5 p.m. And Monday night is my new Canada scary story, sort of like a podcast. So it's a recorded podcast. So it's not the same as a live podcast. So you can always check that out on Monday night, 7 p.m. And you'll be surprised of everything that changed here on the channel. I still got another section to do. Well, I did the crime cases that I did last Monday. So this Monday, it'll be the other part that I put together for a different audience, if you want. So on that note, guys, I love you all very much. And thank you all for coming by tonight. I really appreciate you all. And remember, this is your home. If you need to come here, no problem. I'm here with my arms open. So, on that note, have a wonderful weekend. I love you all very much. And if you like this live stream, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more live streams like this. And I'll see you around the broom somewhere. See you Sunday.